Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your love reading. It's for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It could also be for you if you are a cross watcher. The messages could be for you instead of the Libra. Please keep in mind that time is fluid, so we could be talking about a past, present, or future connection. Please only take what resonates. And excuse my voice, Libra. I'm recovering from a sickness, so just bear with me. I really wanted to do your reading, and I'm excited to go ahead and get started. We're going to get an overall energy for the connection that's on your mind or in your heart or that's coming in for you. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is the giving and receiving card in this deck. This talks about a connection that could be very balanced, or balance is a thing, which I'm not surprised to see with Libra. You guys are all about balance. But we have the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck as well, which is balance. So this talks about equal give and take, reciprocity. You want to receive the same amount of love that you are giving, or your person does. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with someone who's very generous, someone who likes to kind of like, I don't know if this is good or bad for your connection, but they like to kind of buy your love. They like to shower you probably with gifts or money, or maybe even time and attention. They're very kind and giving in this relationship, or they feel that you are. We're going to clarify the energy with two twin flame journey oracle cards. Doesn't necessarily mean that we're tapping into a twin flame connection. I mean, if it comes out, that is the case. But we're just going to, excuse me, use these messages as clarifying. And for some reason, Libra, I really want to call you guys Capricorn. So you could be dealing with or thinking about a Capricorn as well. We have fear. And we have lessons. So you can be learning lessons around fear, learning how to overcome fears, learning that fear should not be a ruler or a determining factor when it comes to love and romance or life in general. Bottom of the deck says Dark Night of the Soul. So someone could be going through the Dark Night of the Soul, which is a very intense energy. It is part of the awakening process, which the entire collective is going through an awakening right now at this time on Earth. Excuse me. I have throat tightness right now, but I have not been having that issue for the last several days. So that could have something to do with maybe the fear of someone speaking up, or the fear of someone saying something. It could also be the fear of someone talking about what they have learned or what they have discovered during their awakening process. So part of the awakening process is the Dark Night of the Soul, which is probably the most intense part. And it involves shedding the ego, shedding your fears, releasing your fears, releasing a lot of negative energy that you probably accumulated throughout your life, in your past, and your past experiences, possibly even in your past life. And you're shedding them in order to grow. So not easy. But it's necessary, it feels like here. And it may be happening for you or the person that you're dealing with, in order for them to grow and to be able to give equally to you in this connection. There's also an issue of divine timing here. So things could be moving slow in a connection for you, or you're waiting to see something in a connection and you're afraid that you won't see it. But Spirit is saying that divine timing and patience is necessary at this time. There are energies that are being blended, if you will, to kind of allow a union to come together. That's what I'm seeing from the imagery of this card. And you know what? I said something about Capricorn. Capricorn, this is the Devil card. Master in this deck. So a Capricorn could very much so be involved here. Or you could have Capricorn placements in your chart, or your person does. So I'm going to use these two decks that I combined, Sacred Symbols and the Epiphany deck, to really get the energy for your connection. Let's see how this person is feeling about you, or what's going on. What is it that you need to know? For Libra, please. What does Libra need to know at this time? Okay. So now I'm getting kind of a different message, right? That maybe there was not equal give and take here. Maybe the issue in a connection was that someone was not given equally here. Because the Scissors card says cutting out and sever ties. And the next card says setting clear boundaries. So maybe this is a tool or a thing that you need to do here. Bookshelf, karmic lessons. Now, if you're not dealing with a Capricorn per se, but for some of you, even if you are, the Capricorn or the devil energy in the tarot is usually talking about toxic connections or toxic energies, toxic mindsets or behaviors or something of that nature. But in this deck, it talks about, for me, overcoming that. And being able to be open and being able to love. We see a lot of green here, which is a representation of the heart chakra. So being able to love, being generous, yet again, showing compassion and forgiveness. So I feel that that's something that could be happening here. But the connection that we're talking about could have been toxic to you. Just personally, as a reader, never would I ever condone going back or staying in a toxic, abusive connection. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually abusive any way. It's always going to be my recommendation for you to, of course, sever ties with that. But sometimes toxic is a different kind of situation. So, for example, I guess it would be considered soft toxic compared to abuse, right? But maybe this person just is very closed off or withdrawn when it comes to expressing their emotions. Maybe this person grew up in a poverty situation, or has a poverty mindset, and they don't like to share their feelings, their money, their emotions, their time, or whatever it is. So that's where the equal give and take comes in at, and that's where the lesson comes in at. The karmic lesson. We have lessons here twice. The next card talks about, so those are just some examples, but you would know your situation. Caught up in a web of lies. Okay, and your final card, ready, willing, and able. So I definitely feel like someone is trying to overcome all that has hindered really being a part of them, really being able to be a part of the connection, because now this person's ready, willing, and able. We're going to clarify all these cards, so we'll see what these lies are. They don't necessarily have to be cheating or, anything like that. It could be, again, not expressing emotions, because when I think about the energies that I'm feeling, like the Sag energy and the Capricorn energy, to me, these energies don't really, in my experience, they don't really say exactly how they're feeling or what they're feeling. Not just randomly. Not just gonna blurt out how I'm feeling randomly. Like, there's probably a method to their madness, or they would hold back. I feel that if you ask them, they will tell you, but that's really not the energy that I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, especially with my throat hurting right now for no reason. 1 second. I'm feeling like this person has issues with speaking up and expressing themselves, giving. And bottom of the deck, you are my lifeline. I can't lose you. So typically when the sacred signs and symbols cards come out, this could be something that you've been seeing or recognizing in your life, something that has been coming up, or something that means something to you at this time when you're viewing the video. Um, Cutting out, severing ties here. Scissors could be important. I'm also feeling maybe you're working on like a do-it-yourself project, or like scrapbooking or something. And maybe you're reading or creating some type of something, a scrapbook, a baby book, or something like that. A memory book. Cutting out like pictures and posting them on a board or a wall or something like that. Alright. So let's see, what is the scissors energy about? It says cutting out and sever ties. What is the scissor energy about for Libra, please? We have the Ace of Pentacles. You have a new opportunity being given to you by the divine. This could be coming as a result of cutting something or someone out of your life. But the Ace of Pentacles typically talks about, we are doing a love reading, so it could be talking about a solid foundation, a solid new beginning, an actual, somebody could be gifting you with something as an apology here with the giving and receiving card coming through. Apologizing maybe for cutting you out or severing ties with you. Maybe they want to repair that, or this could be your energy towards someone. Maybe you're cutting ties with someone and you are deciding to really give to a different situation. High Priestess. Pisces energy, so you could be dealing with a Pisces. You may have gotten advice to do this from a reader. Maybe you are a reader or a psychic or a mystic or a healer. I definitely feel a lot has been coming to you lately. Like you've been learning a lot lately through like books and like life lessons, experiences. Maybe you've been watching a lot of readings or something like that, and you've been receiving a lot of information. Maybe if you are a reader, you have been deciding to really just focus on your craft rather than this connection, because the connection was not giving what it was supposed to be giving. But I do feel that you or this person stuck on one another with the Hangman at the bottom. But to give up on this energy or this connection is like a sacrifice. Maybe you're just surrendering it to the divine and knowing that it's a factor of divine timing, and that this person, because you may have the knowledge that you need here, right? You may already have the scoop. As the High Priestess, you can see behind the scenes, behind the curtain or the veil, and you know that this person's going through a dark night of the soul. So all of this would just be confirmation for you if that's the case. We have setting clear boundaries. What is the setting clear boundaries card? What is this about for Libra, please? Nine of Pentacles. Your boundaries could include you just focusing on yourself, being single, living your best life, working really hard, being independent, as you Libras often do. So I feel that you're focused on your money, and you're making your self-care a priority. So even if this person does decide to come back in, which I feel that they will, because they feel you are their lifeline and they can't lose you, you could be really just focusing. Like you have 9 Pentacles, you're wanting that final one. Maybe you have everything you need when it comes to love. Maybe you've created very strong boundaries with a situation, a person, or your love life in general. And the divine sees your hard work. Your hard work is paying off. The divine is bringing something in for you. They're just making something happen behind the scenes. They're getting someone ready for you. And you just need that last pentacle. It's going to come through as a blessing. Possibly even as a miracle. for Libra, the Moon card. Pisces energy again. So you could have Pisces in your chart. You could be dealing with a Pisces. This is giving me the fear energy again. Somebody fear is coming toward you or communicating. Someone also is afraid of all the information that they're getting through synchronicities and the lessons that they're learning and the information that's coming through. Maybe someone's not even aware that you are setting boundaries. But that's why I said setting clear boundaries, because if the boundaries are not clear, they're easy to, ignore. What is this bookshelf energy, please, for Libra? Oh, Ten of Swords. Karmic lessons. Maybe you've learned a painful lesson here. And you don't want to experience what you have experienced in the past again. And maybe you haven't quite 100% let go of the past, though. Maybe you drink or overindulge a lot with drugs, alcohol, sex, spending, eating, whatever your vice is, if you have one. Maybe you overindulge a lot with that in order to numb the pain of your past. But you need to understand here that that was a karmic lesson. That was not sent into your life to hurt you or harm you. It was allowed in your life to help you to grow. You completed a cycle with whatever you have been through, especially if it ended badly. And maybe you have a fear of loving again. Okay, I'm hearing a song. Excuse me. I think it's Slow Dance in the Dark by Joji, where basically he's talking about, the vibe I get from that song is that he is afraid to open up to love. Like, he found someone that he really does love or enjoy being around or want to give to, but he doesn't feel worthy, basically, or doesn't feel that he deserves love, that this person could do better. So maybe that's a fear of yours because of what you've been through. But the divine temperance here again, Sagittarius coming through. Look at this angel on this card. They're trying to get you to understand your worth. They're trying to balance out these energies. Maybe they're trying to help you overcome, especially if you have an issue with drinking. They're trying to help slow you down with that. We have caught up in a web of lies. What does that mean for Libra? Ten of Swords again. Maybe you Page of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra like yourself, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Or maybe you had a painful ending with one of these energies, or someone with those placements, or you have those placements, or you did a situation in your life end because someone was lying a lot? You did a little detective work and found out some stuff that kind of hurt you. Again, it was a karmic lesson. It may have made you very angry, though. I feel the energy of like a fight, like a argument, a very bad argument. This is giving me like my way or the highway type energy. And I don't know why, but yeah, I think you found out someone was lying to you and you have to learn a lesson. This is someone that you could have planned a life with. Maybe you were married to this person or living with this person or have children with this person or something. But some information came out and it completely shattered that. Maybe you found out this person was giving their cup away, giving their love to everyone else or someone else. Ready, willing, and able. What is this about? Two of Pentacles. So maybe, excuse me, Libra. I'm sorry, I'm struggling right now. Maybe you are trying to decide if you are ready for a relationship, if you're willing to give to a relationship or a person, if you're even able to. I feel that you could be. I feel that the divine is, again, working things out, getting you ready. If you're not, 1010 could be an angel number that's significant for you, but I feel that you've overcome or you've learned a valuable, important lesson here. With the Queen of Wands, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is about gaining your confidence back and being willing to go for it or accept it, allow it. I don't know why I keep getting the word allow. I keep hearing it. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That's Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could just be that you needed time. You needed time to be ready for a relationship because what you went through was probably traumatizing. It was probably a little bit much for you. And you may have put everybody in the same category. Like all men are the same, all women are the same, or whatever the case may be. But I feel that a new opportunity for love is going to come, and it's going to be something that's the real deal with this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let's get messages from this person. This you are my lifeline, I can't lose you. I don't know who that is, because this feels like a lot of you stuff. So I don't know who this person is. Let's get some information or some messages. What would this person like you to know? Alright, I'll take this. I need to fix some things before I can make a move. Maybe this is someone who needs to cut some things and some people out of their life. We have Sagittarius again. Very, 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 very strong Sagittarius energy in this reading. So you could be dealing with a Sag. Maybe you have Sag in your chart. Excuse me. I love when you speak the truth. Let me just say that there's something here about lies and truth. Someone could be lying to you or have lied to you. And, you know, the only time that I feel, if you're connecting with a Sag as a Libra, there's probably a lot of hidden things in that relationship. Hidden emotions, hidden feelings, hidden thoughts that you don't share with the other person. And maybe those thoughts, they're negative thoughts, and they just build up until it's like, you know what, I don't even want to do this. And the person doesn't even understand why you don't want to do the relationship anymore, because you hadn't really expressed it. Maybe you said it a little bit, but not fully. So this person, I love when you speak the truth. I'm so in love with you. I'm not ready to change yet. For Libra, please. What does Libra need to know? What does this person want Libra to know? We have Pisces energy. Pisces was coming through very strongly in this reading. Came through twice. I have asked my friends and family about how I should handle this. Someone's favorite color could be purple. Or this could just be a nod toward your third eye chakra. Or your crown chakra. One of them is purple. I think it's third eye. which talks about wisdom, detachment, discernment, your intuition, of course, knowledge, trusting in a higher source. Because there's definitely the divine angels, God, involved here trying to get you to learn these lessons, trying to help you through them, trying to help you to grow. You helped me through my hard times. So you could have been there for this person while they were going through a lot. Or they could have been there for you while you were going through a lot of trying to overcome the pain that you went through in your past. I get jealous of you talking to other people. That could have been someone's toxic trait as well. They were like, I had this download. It wasn't for me, okay? But it was about someone who was dating someone, and the person, like maybe they lived together or they spent a lot of time at each other's places, and the feminine energy in the connection, let me just say it like that. It doesn't mean the male or the female, but just the feminine, the softer energy in the connection, was getting ready to go out, but it was late. And the masculine energy in the connection was like, why? But the feminine energy was going out with friends. And the masculine energy was like, why are you going out so late? Like, it was a time thing that was irritating to the masculine energy. But it was perceived as controlling, and it was given a controlling vibe. Like, you can't tell me what time I can and cannot go out. Now, that was just a download that I had. I have no opinion about that. None whatsoever. But I got that. So maybe that I remembered it with this card. I get jealous of you talking to other people, because someone could be like, I don't care if you're going out with friends or not. I don't care if you're going out with family. I don't think that you should leave the house this late to go out. And it wasn't really because this person was concerned about safety. It was kind of like, you should be here with me. What am I supposed to do while you're gone? Why do you want to go outside and not be with me? Or why you didn't invite me too? You know? That kind of thing. Like, I don't want you out late, basically. I don't think you should go. And they're saying, why? Because it's late. That's the excuse. I want to grow old with you. All right. I'm aware of how much I hurt you. Let's get one more. I'm building up, okay, I was just going to say, I'm building up the courage to contact you. Maybe someone knows that they did the most, that they violated, right? That they went too far, and they're afraid to contact you because they know how much they hurt you, and that's what that fear is. But they want to come back in giving to the connection, but you don't trust that. God speaks to me about you, about us. So this person has been receiving messages. It's probably why that third eye energy was coming through up here, because they've been getting downloads. All right. Well, skipping something. Let's do situations to see what's going on with this person. Or I guess with you, Libra. What does Libra need to know at this time? What does Libra need to know at this time? Lockbox, closed in, trapped, frustrated, searching, online looking for info, records. Well, that's kind of speaking for itself. Someone could be, or could have been, stuck in a relationship. I'm also getting like a jail vibe. Maybe you're waiting for someone to get out of jail. But someone was frustrated in a situation they were stuck in. This person has been looking for information about you online, or vice versa. I'm saying that you, I feel this is you, because we had the Nine of Pentacles come out. But it could be this person as well. Is single, currently available. Maybe you're finding this out online. Maybe you've been kind of like we saw with the hangman energy, kind of stuck on this person, kind of obsessed, low key. And that is another trait of the devil card, the Capricorn energy that was coming through earlier. This person could be obsessed with you. You could be obsessed with them, feeling like you must have them. You have to have them. But again, there was an indulgence energy that came through with the Nine of Cups. So maybe you kind of just, it's more so addiction than obsession for some of you. But we have triggers. Someone being triggered by your name. They're hearing your name everywhere. Someone bringing up your name, or they're seeing your car, or they're in your area, or they're in a place that you two used to frequent together, or a place that you frequented, if that's a word. Bottom of the deck, insatiable, unquenchable, and wanting more. Someone's like, they just cannot get enough of you. Okay? It's just not done for them. Let's see. What does Libra need to know at this time, please? What does Libra need to know at this time? Decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. Financial challenges are affecting this relationship. Chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. I think that the energy came through before one of your readings, Libra, where it was like, is this person even financially stable enough to handle a relationship with me? Because you could have all your shit together financially. I always pick up that Libras are they're very self-sufficient, okay? Especially when it comes to providing for themselves. So maybe that's the disconnect between you and someone. It's not working out because of financial challenges. But you have a mutual chemistry. Sometime in time apart, some distance will help bring clarity here. Maybe that's the cycle that you're in or that you have been going through. We have vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. I feel that they're going to be open with you. We were getting a lot of like lies, holding back type of energy. So maybe when this person comes in or reconnects with you, finally has the courage to reach out to you, they are going to be completely open with you. Okay. We're going to close out the reading now with a card from this deck. Black Hollywood Romance Stars Oracle deck. What does Libra need to know about this connection with this person, please? Emotional support. Now is the time to check in with your emotions and your partner's thoughts and feelings. Maybe someone needs to lean on you because they've been through something, probably for some of you, completely outside of this connection. They were stuck in a situation, and it doesn't necessarily have to be another relationship because we had single come through, but they were stuck dealing with something, and they need to talk to you about it, or will talk to you about it, will be vulnerable with you, and lean on you for emotional support. This may be the last chance that you're giving this person. You may have a Knight of Passion here. Like, get the passion out the way, and then let's have this real serious conversation. So prepare yourselves for that, Libra. That is your reading. I hope it has been helpful and insightful to you in some way. If you're interested in the $5.55 messages from your person reading using cards like this, the information will be in the description box below. Otherwise, take care.